Hello everyone, welcome. Excuse me, shit. I'd like you to meet the fan. Lovely. Oh boy. Worrying reports are coming in from our Avenite intelligence agency that the Aternum, the ancient forerunner civilization currently residing in the Galactic Core, has started to slowly yet steadily increase activity both within our borders and outside them. Indeed, small Aternite scouts have been spotted throughout the galaxy, and sensors are picking up an increased amount of encryption transmissions emanating from their birch world, indicating that a subtle yet impactful shift might be happening within their civilization. We're uncertain if this is merely some sort of regular Aternite protocol, or it's a warning that something more drastic is to come. We do not have as much time now. The end game is upon us. It's only 9 years until the end game starts. It means a crisis will spawn. It means the Eternate will spawn. It means a lot of shit's about to go down. And, we're not entirely ready for it. So, that's fun, isn't it? Oh boy. We're gonna just build up this fortress as much as possible. Because we just don't, you know? We just don't. We don't want anything bad to happen to us, so we're going to try and build up this fortress. It does look like we may have a hard time getting all of our system crafts done in time, which is just lovely. Just lovely. So, what you missed before I went to bed last time was just a few minor changes, and actually this time I mean it.
Our warriors have crushed the enemy ground invasion.
I've been creating another sphere in Trodium because I thought there was a reason not to. So I've been building up for another void sphere here because, you know, resources are becoming incredibly easy to get. I've also continued to build my second system craft, which still has 10 years to go. Oh dear. And I've also been building up another system craft, which I've started to build. I'm thinking maybe I need a third system craft production facility, which is something I'll need to start doing sooner rather than later if the Aternum have decided they want to go wakey. Also, the lovely cats are still slowly eliminating everyone that's in their way. However, their forces are becoming to a point where they may actually be able to help against the Aternum. So, maybe it's not too bad if they're actually able to help against the Aternum. Now, I've claimed the middle of the universe, so hopefully things will get... yeah. We'll see. We'll see. Now, I'm still building up our beautiful little places here to try and make them as powerful as possible before we have the end game.
Scientific breakthrough.
There's a lot of things we need to get a lot more resources of. For example, this sentient metal, which is still the mainstay, we really don't have very much of it. All things here. Last time I checked, we really didn't have that much of an income. So, let's going to try and work on that. Obviously, we've got to try and get some defenses up and running. Because we don't know if they're even going to be able to get to me or not. But if they are, well, they are.
Scientific breakthrough achieved.
Alright, so we have at least got our 3 setups done here. I was considering building a void sphere in Katz Land. But at the same time, I really don't want anything out here that I can't leave behind. So I'm still going to stick it here mostly. Now, I'm going to activate right now, and I'm going to create a crappy star, because I want to create another... I want to create something crappy. So, let's create a brown dwarf, why not? Hopefully it spawns somewhere nice, because my plants are becoming a little bit... Ah, that's a perfect spot for it, thank you. Alright, so this will be another section, another system craft construction facility, because we will need multiple of them before the end. In fact, this one that's guarding my borders might even have to find a home near the Aternum if it's the only thing holding them back.
Achieved.
Oh boy. Oh. 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 I've got an archaeological site. Well, that's a shame. I can't build my Oh, it's on the brown dwarf. But this is the perfect system for another system craft construction facility, so I hope it doesn't take too long to reach the archaeological site. I suppose I better try and send my little precursor initiate. I don't think I can use the... I can't use that there, so... Actually, I won't send that one then. I'll send this one, and no, that one's being used. This one, however, is not being used. Okay. We've got a few gateways. Only entry points currently, so... Yay.
Scientific breakthrough achieved.
I also want to see if we can build up any of our additional precursor stations, because, yeah. In fact, I might do that first. You can actually do the precursor station first. Because we don't know if they're going to come into this territory, but we may need to slow them down. And I don't actually know if these, I know these are strong enough to stop the fallen empires, but I don't know if they're enough to stop this. Alright. Here we go. Following a series of intense studies and surveys conducted on the Aternum's peculiar behavior, as well as cross-referencing their current behavior, what little data we have, we've concluded with 99.7% certainty the Avenite awakening is on the horizon. As we speak, the Avanites appear to be reactivating each shipyard, starting whatever remains of their industrial centers on Edonia, and preparing the population for a grand society for a return to the galactic scene, for the first time in hundreds of thousands of years. Considering the sheer size and strength of their ancient armed fleets, this has led people to panic within our military command. Fortunately, our scientists assure us that the rumored awakening is not imminent. In fact, they believe that Aternum's population has been stagnant and hideously for several 100,000 years. Fully rendering a nation full of galactic war will take several years, and intensive restructuring and reorganizing of both society and military command. They estimate we have 8 years before the Adonites make their grand return, which might give us a valuable time to create more system crafts. However, we can push this back, and that is the main goal at this point. So, at this point, the Aternum awakening thing will start up. We can get a time period here, and we actually given some new ways to deal with this problem. Which it's probably a good thing, to be honest. It's probably a very good thing that we're given this time, because otherwise, ouch. But, we said the Peacekeepers are actually paying attention.
Incoming transmission.
Moving their ships into play. I really hope they don't declare war on me, because I've still got the Alpha Project, and now I'm no longer a pompous purist. They probably could declare war on me if they wished. It wouldn't go well for them, I don't think. I don't think it would go well enough for them. I don't think they would do it. They're cooperative, they're nice. Let's see what we can do. Yeah. In the Senate. Oh god, look how small the galactic community is getting right now. The Aternum is a worry to us all. I'm wondering if we can establish the anti-Aternum alliance. This might actually lead to an end of this destruction, which would be nice.
Incoming transmission.
Yeah, let's start an anti-Aternum alliance. Hopefully some of these empires will join it before they get annihilated by the Katz. Otherwise it's just us.
Achieved.
Oh boy. Let's get some more random stuff here.
Scientific breakthrough achieved.
I also feel like my fleets are definitely better than they were, which is fantastic, but let's get them upgraded a little bit as well. They're still not going to be the best in the world. I mean, they might be the best in the world currently, but I don't know. Here we go. Delaying the inevitable. Following the additional study of the Aternum, Some of our scientists are starting to believe that, as it stands, there are a number of glaring flaws in the Avenite's precursor infrastructure and communications network, which the Avenites are either overlooking or outright think they're far too advanced for any younger species to exploit these flaws. But much like most fallen empires, their arrogance may arguably their downfall. As given enough resources, we might be able to pinpoint these flaws and subsequently exploit them. This would stall the Avenite awakening and buy us valuable time before they rejoin the galactic scene. So we can have a little look at that and hopefully start doing it. So we can investigate their quantum loop technologies.
Incoming transmission.
Okay, gave us a special project. We can do Antonite structural engineering, and we can do the intelligent collection. Now, if they're all special projects, where will they be? The Eternites, there we go. So we can do 1 month to do that, which is lovely. 1 month to do that, which is lovely. And 1 month to do that, which is lovely. Fantastic. My research is definitely fairly high right now at 370k. So it should help delay, which is nice. Alright, Precursor Fortress construction. Another good thing to happen right now. More of these the better, really. We're also still a few years off another great invention that will hopefully help
Special
this.
project.
Here we go. So, our Alternate Intelligent Agency has managed to remotely study the designs of the Eternal vessels and megastructures located in the virtual world of Adonia. While their designs are undoubtedly made with advanced engineering methods, they seem to be extremely ancient and likely saw little change over the last 100 millennia. And were constructed when the Aternum had a much greater industrial capacity compared to now. This means that they should construct to be damaged. Aternum will likely spend a significant amount of time and resources to repair them. Therefore, we've been speculated that by bombarding the core with some sort of storm, the small projectiles accelerate relative speeds, we could potentially inflict some damage to the Aternum infrastructure, forcing them to delay their awakening to repair it. If we do this correctly, potentially by passing projectiles through a network of wormholes for their recent core, the source may be extremely difficult or impossible to track. Considering the Eternum are likely unaware of what happens outside the cluster, it may well let us act in impunity, which is lovely. We also learned that they completed by piecing together what little data we have in the Empire, testing reactions to exploration vehicles near the edge of space. They have concluded that Intel was, despite their technological edge, relatively poor, most likely the result of their own beliefs of superiority, and the Eternum believes the regard to lesser reality is nothing more than a cesspool of backwards barbarians. Evidently, they are probably correct, because the Kaiser and remains of the Kaiser are still killing each other. But we live in this galaxy, so we want this backwater to live. Evidently, they seem so confident in their upcoming victory that they invest little resources into properly assessing the strength of the rest of the galaxy, believing it to be a futile effort. Yep. Whatever systems they still have to monitor outside the activity are likely decrepit and outdated. Therefore, our agency believes that by setting a large number of operations to emit false transitions and cover up the actual center of our vessels, we might be able to trick the Avenites to believe their empire and galaxy is much weaker than they actually are. As the Aternum is a stagnant empire, it's likely to delay their awakening as they convince we present no threat, which will in turn slow down their efforts to actually rearm their nation. Though this may seem so counterintuitive, our sociologists have concluded about threatening an external galaxy motivating the Eternites in turn, it will be much harder for civilization by natural drive to drag the populace out of stagnation. Fair enough. We've also discovered that the Eternites employ a network of specialized particles via complete quantum entanglement, allowing for instantaneous communication regardless of distance, while they have enhanced methods with copious amounts of psionics and quantum field manipulation. Our scientists believe that we may still be able to disrupt the basic entanglements which connect these particles together. Indeed, by emitting powerful force pulses of energy through both subspace and hyperspace directed to the galactic core, we can effectively scramble the entanglements with the outer devices to rely on function. The process would, of course, be stupendously expensive and energy hungry. I think it could. But might buy us valuable time in order to stand against the Eternites. So, let's do that then. Only 500? That's pretty low. Obviously the there we go. That's a little bit more expensive. But still, obviously, they didn't pay attention to the fact that megastructures exist, even though they're probably megaliths or megastructures. Oh well. That's fine. They've said research cost is actually pretty bad, so... Alright. There we go. So the projects are on their way, which should hopefully help. Now, if we can delay them, then we can hopefully get our system crafts ready and in position. Which might be overkill, but that's okay. We don't know and what's coming. Or I do. You don't. You don't know what's happening.
Achieved.
And again, I haven't actually tried these versions of the Aternum before, so... 48 days on another Dyson Sphere. Which sort of proves that, hey, yeah, I don't think I'm that bad. In fact, I might also want to start building up some more... Might also mean I need to start building up some more Kurgle blitzers, though, because 3 million may not be enough right now.
Scientific breakthrough achieved.
Alright. Let's see what areas I can still build with. Which means this guy is the only one who's not doing anything currently. This is already Krugeled up to the max. This one can't be Krugeled because it's the most useless system ever.
Scientific breakthrough achieved.
This one is already as Krugeled as it can possibly be. However, I could build... Now, this is completely pointless on a system that's already way too overpowered. But... if I put in a orbital arcology on these places, maybe that would be a quite nice addition to their powers. Yes, let's put some orbital arcologies on these things that totally do not need it. Alright. Alright, you need to work on Yilon really quickly because I really want to start using the system to its fullest. God, they're still killing each other. Also, what are we currently voting against?
Scientific.
I'll ban the sentient slave trade. God damn Katzen. Oh damn Katzen.
Our warriors have crushed the enemy ground invasion.
Oh good, we're getting to the point where the Rhonium Sphere exists. Okay, we've just got one more left and then we can start building another Void Sphere. My army's getting more powerful, which is fantastic. In fact, is my general still alive?
Achieved.
I think my general might still be alive. Yes, he is. Wow, he's level 6. I think it's the best I've ever seen the general be. Now, first of all, you really are missing something. Ah, yes. This is not a good thing to get to build. Let's, build the Magnaut. I don't think it's going to make much difference, but it should hold them back a little bit, which is all we can really ask for. My fleets are also becoming incredibly powerful, which is lovely. Hey, that one's... oh no, that's a Starbase is 4.7 million. Damn, boy! Good job, Starbase. Let's put some more guns on this thing. Damn, boy! Good job. In fact, let's go check out this starbase as well. It's a lot weaker. Huh. Which is odd, because it looks identical. Oh yeah, because I put a bunch of... That's right, I remember. I put a bunch of station defenses on this one. Of course. Keep building more of those as well. Oh. That's odd. Then I really don't know the difference if they're both... That one's 1.7, this one's 4.7. Yeah, I don't know. That sounds 2.1. Okay, so it's probably a display issue, I'd imagine, and it's probably a lot bigger and more powerful than it looks. Gotcha. Gotcha. And this one just got one there. Yep, that's fair.
Scientific breakthrough achieved.
God, they're just trying to kill everyone before that vote goes through, aren't they? You know, fair enough, I suppose. I guess I wouldn't want to be forced into an alliance with people. But god damn, they're doing it fast. Sheesh. Oh god. Look at them! They've done even more than the bloody last Imperium did. Oh god. They have taken everything. In fact,
Scientific breakthrough.
the only thing that's keeping them back right now are the peacekeepers. There's only 1, 2... Well, they won't kill the Awoken because they're behind my borders, so they can't kill me because... I mean, they could try, but it wouldn't go down well for them. If I want to militarize at this point, and I mean, really militarize, I could.
Scientific breakthrough achieved.
Even the peacekeepers is sending colossi through my space. It's just like, yeah, we're using your parve as a bit of a route. Hope you don't mind. I'm like, no, not really. Speaking of route, I wonder if I should get more gateways because if I do have system ships that need to make it everywhere, they will need
Incoming.
well, a way to get around. And I don't know if you've ever seen how slow system ships are, but if we've been able to, like, I was hoping I could have them all set up in advance, but I'm not so certain anymore. So we're going to build a few gateways around, but not just here, because let's face it, these gateways are great and they're very useful, and they'll hopefully be able to save us a lot of terrifying hassle. However, they won't help us build out our friendly neighborhood system ships. What will? No, I don't want you to build that. I want you to build this. Okay, so, however, if we put gateways in the systems that also contain the system craft assemblers, that should help them get rolled out even faster, which is good when we're on time limit. Another thing we need to start doing is we need to start expanding our e-hop space more, just in case we have to leave. So, I'm going to... Hey, why is it... Huh. You just haven't left, have you, friend? Okay. So, we just need to start also expanding a little bit more. Now, you might have noticed I've had this gigantic thing here. However, unfortunately, I got an error. It contained a accelerator. And when I repaired the accelerator, it literally disappeared, and I cannot build the massive gun on it. That's why I haven't really been paying much attention to this. Originally, my plan was going to be like, oh, I have something to deal with this.
Breakthrough achieved.
No, Woken. If you weren't criminal, I'd do it, but, yeah. Yeah, so I was hoping to be able to turn around and be like, oh, yes, look at my... Are you out of a... No, you're still under a subject. If you're... but I prepared something this earlier, and I could use my awesome gun. But, unfortunately, I do not have the awesome gun, so... Sorry. Alright. Keep going. Well, this one you can't do much in. Alright, the next magnet world is getting close to being made. Don't know how long it's going to be. We've apparently, still 6 years, so none of this has actually been finished yet, which is a little bit concerning. I hope it does get finished. I hope it's not, like, glitching out.
Scientific
3 years, though. Like, we don't really have that much time. I had to start that straight away. If I didn't... Oh, boy. Okay, we need to find a way to get more Gurgle Blitzers, which means we need to activate and probably get another random system. Or maybe a trinary star. Can we get a trinary star? No, we cannot. So let's just do a random star, which might have a chance of getting a trinary or something useful. As long as it's not like a bunch of ring welds, I'm pretty happy with myself right now.
Scientific breakthrough achieved.
Oh, and I don't want to really bunch up. I hope it's somewhere further off. Oh, god damn it.
Our warriors have crushed the enemy ground invasion.
Oh, good. We can build another void sphere, which is totally not overkill. Oh, still working the void chasm. Okay, not yet then. Gotcha. Alrighty then. Well, you are completely useless. I hate how it continues to send you to those guys. Even when... It continues to send you to those guys even when you've already unlocked them. And it really pisses me off. Alright.
Scientific breakthrough achieved.
It's a shame the curators aren't in my space. It's a shame I can't move them or often build a station. I think that'd be cool. If I could often build a station in my space. That would be awesome. There we go. We now have an orbital ecology around that thing, which is really probably a bit overkill, but that's okay. Everything will be alright, I swear. And that won't be. Oh boy. Yeah, this planet is so heavily guarded that I can't even actually really do very much on it. It's very slow whenever I open it up. Now, this planet is pretty much full, so let's just keep doing. We need breathing room! It's totally overpowered and weird, but sure. We do need breathing room also. I don't think I've already got that, but sure. Okay, apparently not. Let's make everyone a genius again. Alrighty then, decisions. We need breathing room. Yep, as long as you don't. This is taking a while, I must admit. Reddit, how are you going?
Incoming transmission.
I mean, Reddit seems pretty fine, to be honest. They're producing a fair amount of resources. They're not producing very many minerals, though, so maybe I should increase their mineral production. And they'll do great energy either. So, yeah. And we got our first of the new gateway sites done. Oh, sorry, got a standard attention for the national anthem.
Fish from the sea, windy weather, boy, stormy weather. When the wind blows, then we're all together. Just blow, even French, we're agro, here we slow. Out to the galaxy, steady she goes. Across the great rock,
Incoming transmission.
home to space, to a place that beneath waves and foam. Windy weather, boy, stormy weather. When the wind blows, then we're all together. Boys blow, here winds French, we're agro, here we slow. Out to the galaxy, steady she goes. Come the solar winds taking us far, all through the space lanes and now.
Scientific breakthrough achieved.
Boys, stormy weather. When the wind blows, then we're all together. Boys blow, here winds French, we're agro, here we slow. Out to the galaxy, steady she goes. Come on, you young spacefarers, listen to me. I'll sing you a song of our fish from the sea. And it's windy weather, boy, stormy weather. When the wind blows, then we're
Oops.
all together. Boys blow, ye winds French.
Didn't mean to make everyone that aggressive.
Galaxy, steady she goes. Across the great dragon in search of our home. Through space to a place that's beneath waves and foam. And it's windy weather, boy, stormy weather. When the wind blows, then we're all together. Boys blow, ye winds French, we're agro, ye we slow. Out to the galaxy, steady she goes. Come the solar winds taking us far, all through the space lanes and out to the star. And it's windy weather, boy, stormy weather. When the wind blows, then we're all together. Boys blow, ye winds French, we're agro, ye we slow. Out to the galaxy, steady.
Scientific breakthrough achieved.
Ah, this is perfect! A, it links up my stars very nicely. And it's out there enough, it's a good place. But the B, look, it's got 3 stars. That might mean it has a lot of stuff. Yes, it does! Ah, this will be the perfect storage system. Beautiful.
Scientific breakthrough achieved. Scientific breakthrough achieved. Incoming transmission. Scientific breakthrough achieved.
Another gateway is being constructed, which is good. Alright, how are you guys going? Housing.
Scientific breakthrough achieved.
This. Okay. Another gateway is being constructed.
Anomaly found.
This fortress really is not as strong as it could be, so it's I'm really gonna try and make it a little bit stronger. Which you can do now by the looks of it. Okay, so first of all, should have enough that I can construct a. Oh, what? No points available.
Scientific
What about this?
breakthrough
Isn't it?
achieved.
Oh no. Okay. That's a surprise. Seems like you only have one magnet weld that has certain upgrades. Ooh boy. Okay, which means I'm gonna need to power up with different things like this. A bunch of these. There we go. And a few other things I can probably build at the Giga Fortress. Military Academy, sure,
Scientific
why not?
breakthrough achieved.
Planetary Shield Generator, Psycorps. Start building robots, I suppose. Okay. Iron is still building. Yes, indeed. This place is still being turned into it. Yet my Star Lifter is almost done, which is fantastic. How are my other O-Class things going? Because
Scientific
Dyson Sphere,
breakthrough
going right.
achieved.
Ah, that one needs to be finished. That's already done. That one is already done. Okay. Alright. At this point we will have gateways in both of our systems, and the systems will want to get system crafts too, which is fantastic.
Scientific breakthrough
Okay.
achieved.
Wait, then planet? This isn't a planet. Oh, the rings, gotcha. Okay, so this means I can actually build another.
Incoming
This
transmission.
means I can actually build another system craft assembly site over here. There we go.
System survey complete.
Fantastic. Okay, so the system survey is complete. Fantastic. Oh God, they're still killing people. They're still killing everyone. God damn it, guys. Gateway construction site ready. Well, that's good. That's the last of the gateways in our forward bases.
Incoming transmission.
They are still trying their hardest to kill everyone in the universe before I. Wait, who are you? Oh, you're the bloody other. You're still dormant too, aren't you? Yeah, you're A-okay. I can't believe the Aternum are coming before the crisis. That's not fun. Oh boy.
Scientific breakthrough achieved.
I guess I've gotta keep building.
Our ships have been made superior.
Now, young spacefarers, listen to me.
Scientific breakthrough achieved.
I'll sing you the song of the ducks from the sea. Yeah, I think Giga Fortress is not a bad idea. In everywhere. Always.
Scientific breakthrough achieved.
Hey, this Gemlands. Oh, this place is like really small. And a few useless people from there. There we go. Unemployed. That's much better, which means I can now upgrade this. Now Gonna upgrade this. Wait, okay, cool. So, gemlands are going well.
Scientific breakthrough achieved.
We're going to be able to build our next void sphere in 17. Oh god, how small is the galactic market now? Surprisingly, there's still people holding on. And one of them are just doing it because they're behind me.
Achieved.
Ah, good! We've disrupted their communications, which pushes them back 1 year. What? Oh no, ship time has also been decreased. So yeah, initiate the operation. Okay, delay their awakening by 11 times. That's fantastic. 4 years, fantastic. Okay. I will stop delaying the inevitable. When it's time, when I've got my system craft in play.
Scientific breakthrough achieved.
There's a lot of building I need to do first. Such as this beautiful thing, which is going to take a surprisingly small amount of time to get going, I'm sure. It did not take me as long to get the other one done. Magnet world completed. Fantastic. Okay, so now you can use
Scientific
superior constructs in your nature versus harmony, and you can start building up a boatload of districts. Anything will do. Wait, what? That's the fallen empire. Oh shit. The war in heaven is over.
Our ships have been made superior.
Okay.
Scientific breakthrough achieved.
Well, the war in heaven's over. How can anyone vote no against this? That's what I want to know.
Scientific breakthrough achieved.
Honestly, even though I opened my borders for people,
Scientific breakthrough achieved.
these guys are nerve stapled, so they can't. And it wasn't actually me who did that, so, you know. Let's also create a template for them. Maybe modify them so they're slightly... and it doesn't matter. Okay. That one's really fertile. It could be delicious.
Incoming transmission.
And robust works. I really feel sad for the Cryonic clones. They don't actually get their own name. I can't believe I'm not getting any refugees after I change my status to refugees welcome. Ah, look at this. Oh, I'd like to change. I'd like to be pacifist, egalitarian,
Scientific breakthrough achieved.
Okay. Scientific breakthrough achieved. I didn't even know how my science is going at the moment. Alright, so another system craft assembler site is being constructed. It is fantastic. Also, you can now hopefully start building up decent gurgles. Because I still need more storage. I don't really need it, but like, I'm always happy to have it. Does that make sense? Ah, an asteroid. Cool. What if I could detect an asteroid artillery? I don't know. I doubt it, and I don't care. Because if anyone gets this deep into my storage systems, I'm sort of screwed anyway, so, you know. I will still build a precursor station here. Because why wouldn't I? And no, you can't build 3 of them. I've tried. It doesn't.
Scientific
Just replaces it and
breakthrough
replaces the same spot too, so it's kind of annoying, really. Ah, perfect.
Scientific
Young
breakthrough
spacefarers, listen
achieved.
to me. Okay, does that mean I can finally start building another void sphere? Yes, it does. Beautiful. Ah, there's definitely things in orbit actually there, mate. Come on, get in orbit, guys. Alright, so now, research.
Scientific breakthrough achieved.
Shit, I'm so sad that the bloody Katz were able to get even my friends. I was so proud of them.
Scientific breakthrough achieved.
Did I find Killer 3? I thought I already had. Oh no, it's not there. That was where I used to be. Yeah, so okay. I was gonna say. I already found that.
Scientific breakthrough achieved.
That's really the perfect system for what I wanted to do. So I'm glad that's there. How are there people voting against
Scientific
it?
breakthrough achieved.
Yeah, they're probably just like, nah, you deserve it.
Scientific breakthrough achieved.
We're not technically even Pompous Purists anymore, but we really don't want to be involved with most people's politics at the moment.
Scientific breakthrough
Okay, so that one's about to
achieved.
be finished, which is good. Although it should be said, it takes 3-4 new Kergel blitzes just to get 1 month worth of extra storage.
Scientific
Oh
breakthrough
dear.
achieved.
I wish I could click on that megastructure in some way and destroy it. I really do. I should have saved scum the shit out of that until I got one to contain it.
Incoming
But I thought I'd just be able to rebuild it and, like, you know, dismantle it. But nope. You know, if you just weren't a criminal syndicate, I'd be happy to work with you. In fact, I would work so hard if you were not a criminal syndicate, because I really need. Wish there was a way I could change their politics to be close to mine. Oh well.
Scientific breakthrough achieved.
I think that reducing their ship speed is probably the most important thing. But, I know. And intel, of course. How are they going? What have they got? So, they've got a few weakish star bases. They've got what appears to be a...
Scientific breakthrough achieved.
Yeah, nothing too crazy there, but I think it's all near, which they probably haven't separated yet. No. They still haven't separated to show me what those are, but they are incredibly powerful fleets. And I know there's still more things they do too. Oh boy. I would really like one of those psychic hyper
Scientific
segments.
breakthrough achieved.
It's fine, just keep building them and I'll come back once you're done. Alright, now speaking of coming back when I'm done, I think it's a good idea to go back to my space, and there's enough cats to keep it going. Okay, well at least they kind of deserve it. It would be really nice if this Imperium would also fall.
Scientific breakthrough achieved.
Oh. The cats are not a good species. They do everything in their power to destroy. Let's go for another... Go for a neutron star this time. Get some more alloy production. Ah, perfect spot for it too.
Scientific breakthrough achieved.
There we go.
Scientific breakthrough achieved.
Actually, said in a pinch, I've also got this Hyperion I can send out.
Anomaly found.
Wait, what? That's not a brown dwarf. Okay, sure.
Anomaly found.
Now, at this point, I'll get to 20 years, I think. And then we'll leave it at that for a little bit.
Scientific
And we'll sort of make it so they
breakthrough
won't
achieved.
take too long. Keep in mind, the crisis will also be coming at some point. And we'll get Stellarite power soon, which is nice. It's not for another 50 years, though, so... Yeah.
Scientific
These,
breakthrough achieved.
These fleets are... Yeah. They're a little bit powerful. Wait, let's say 808-4010? Wait, what? What happened to my fleets? What happened to my fleets?
Scientific breakthrough achieved.
Why are they... Why did my... What? Why did my
Survey
fleet
complete.
size decrease? Okay. I know there's some ways I can increase my fleet size. Oh wait, I know why my fleet size decreased. It would have been one of these Unity, one of these, edicts. Right? Would have been an edict. A Grand Fleet. Oh, I got that, so... I don't think there's anything else I hadn't done. And fleet supremacy. Yeah, everything's still there. Hmm. Don't actually see anything which could have reduced that. Unless building these or something does reduce it. Okay. I don't know where my fleet capacity went, but it's still powerful enough. It's over capacity. Though, who is this one that did drop? One of them is smaller. This one. It's actually my most powerful fleet, so it's also the one that's at my.
Scientific breakthrough
It's also the one
achieved.
that's at my front door, so that's okay. I need more need the others. That was 21, which is fine. Now that's a 610. Why are they varying so wildly?
Scientific breakthrough achieved.
I've never seen that before, but okay. Alright, let's go and help the Krugel guy. Anyone but the Krugel guy. You can build an outpost, you need some research. Anyone but the Krugel guy. Actually, Katz. This would be the perfect place to build some mega structures. There's lots of stuff here, but nothing's going to be impacted by me doing it, so I can't to say build something that reduces my fleet capacity, like Orbital Bastion. Actually, I don't know if that does fleet capacity. It actually may not do fleet capacity. I don't know. There's military in command limit, so command limit could be fleet command. I guess we find out by actually looking at it, but no, that's overrated. Who actually wants to look at what they're doing? Ugh. Ugh. Only 3 major planets? I don't think I can build this around tiny specks of dust in the sky. That wasn't too tiny. Let's have a look. But no, I can't build that. Orbital Bastion. Oh shit, I remember as well. Oh shit, no, you can't actually. You only have 1 orbital bastion in every place. That's right. This the second highest one doesn't. It's only the highest one in the region that works. So I'm gonna have to find somewhere else to build the orbital bastion. Oh, for some reason this place still has their planets. Okay, I'll build an orbital bastion here. Oh, you get Starlifters. Starlifters, for some reason, despite being gigantic, don't actually destroy things. Which is a little bit odd, but sure. Its planet is already gurgled to the max. Well, that one's already completely nothing. I say nothing, but it's also like the main home of like everyone in my entire species. That's a lie. A lot of people live mostly in that one. A lot of people live entirely in this one fort that I originally moved them all to. Yeah, a lot of people just live in this one fortress. Oh no, that place is bigger now. That's good. Let's, we need more breathing room. We need more breathing room.
Incoming transmission.
We need breathing room. We need breathing room. That seems so overpowered and silly, but so is everything in Squad and Mods that play nicely together. They don't expect me to have that. They don't know I've got a bloody... Not that I really need it either, like, those things are not... Like, they don't need to be expanded anymore. I need more people in this void sphere as well.
Scientific breakthrough achieved.
Unless my clerks are giving me fleet capacity, that would definitely reduce the stuff. Let's see what my fleet capacity is at again. 610 still. Sure. Alright, I can make a new fleet, I suppose. Make it entirely out of...
Scientific breakthrough achieved.
Entirely about it, see what happens. Yeah, that's a lot weaker than I was expecting, but let's see what happens when it gets built. Like, my old fleets seem more powerful, but I guess they also have Hyperions in them and stuff.
Scientific breakthrough achieved.
Before we do that, though, can I recruit another Archon? No. Do you know anything about the, No, you definitely wouldn't know anything about the Eternums. Because you upgrade ACOT, whereas the Eternums are... Oh well. Yeah, it's probably a good thing they don't know. They might be involved. I did get another courier to Archon before though, so...
Scientific breakthrough achieved.
Yeah, I don't think it's much there. I just need to check if there's anything new that I've been missing. Yay, Starlight completed! Yeah.
Scientific
So until I unlock the next
breakthrough
stage of ACOT,
achieved.
there's nothing else I can really do. Alright, you good? Okay. Beautiful. Now, more importantly, can I do more ship speed things? Can. Oh god, look at it. Yeah, literally, if you look somewhere and they've got someone that they're bombing. I'm surprised they haven't tried to take down the Fallen Empire yet. They probably have the ability, that's the worst part of all. Wow, it only takes 2 months to complete the first stage of that orbital bastion.
Scientific breakthrough achieved.
Lovely.
Scientific breakthrough achieved.
Dun 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 dun. Lovely, we've already got some naval capacity and a very small amount of fleet command. I'm pretty sure I limited the orbital bastions to 3 as well.
Scientific
So.
breakthrough achieved.
Yeah, because it's too overpowered to have unlimited fleet command stuff. It is, but still. I hope at least finishes off on a nice round number like 10. That'd be nice.
Scientific breakthrough achieved.
It really does not take very long to do this. In fact, I can't help but notice how much faster my time is going now that the cats have killed most of the universe. You know, maybe genocide's not that bad.
Scientific breakthrough achieved.
So why not genocide, though? Okay, just give me a few seconds and I'll move over that one. We should have multiple D's windows open at once.
Incoming transmission.
But you don't actually need to build multiple
Construction
megastructures
complete.
usually. Okay, let's go over here. Let's go over here. That's what I actually meant. There we go. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Dyson Sphere is almost done. Actually,
Scientific breakthrough achieved.
Now, you can probably build another gateway here as well. Like, what are they going to do? Take it and build system craft? Cut to, then taking it and building system craft. No, they can't. It would take years, and I could easily wipe them out before then. And if I couldn't, I'm pretty sure I'd be screwed anyway. So they take over my my EHOF space and sort of stuff whatever I do. Also, I can't help but notice I forgot to build a precursor. Damn it! I forgot to build the precursor thing there. Oh, that's a shame. That could easily get killed. Quite quickly, in fact. Precursor station is very important.
Scientific breakthrough achieved.
Scientific breakthrough achieved. Beautiful.
Scientific breakthrough achieved.
Wait, I can usually. Why can I build? Sometimes you can. Do I have the ability to build? You know what I'm asking you for, so I probably shouldn't just half say it. In fact, I shouldn't even really ask, but I could have sworn I also got the ability to build something
achieved.
else. You know what? It might require me attacking the Fallen Empire. Because they've got some really cool stuff. Fantastic. It got just short of the nice 10 point. That one thing where you compared like one battleship. Good job.
Achieved.
I got too much stuff happening at the moment. Like, if you're like, I want to check this thing, and it's like, well, actually, you would like to check this thing, but then you gotta do something else. Gateway construction site, another thing is done. Ah, so fast this stuff goes through in the late game. Alright, now, can I please check to see? I can build a big vat, I suppose, but they're not really that powerful for me.
Scientific
I can
breakthrough
do better.
achieved.
Gateway, dynamic. Big vat, vision suppressor. Magnet world. Gigaforges, Penrose spheres.
Scientific breakthrough achieved.
Yeah, ooh, megastructural. That's something I haven't got yet. I should probably get one of those, huh?
This Federation will make us stronger.
Okay. By decree of the Senate, as of 2449, the nations of the galactic community now vow to, at least temporarily, cast aside their differences and formally establish the Anti-Eternite Alliance under the leadership of the Coalition of the Feathered Hoot. The sole purpose of this pan-galactic alliance shall be to curtail any potential Eternite expansionism should war with the Eternite become a reality, and all member states shall take up arms to defend the galaxy against the onslaught. In an extraordinary feat of international cooperation, the galactic community has proclaimed the creation of the Anti-Eternite Alliance, a supranational bloc led by the Feathered Hoot to defend the galaxy against the oncoming Eternite threat. If the victory is achieved, the alliance shall be disbanded, and its constituents shall return to their regular genocides. While diplomats from the galactic community are either fearful or hoped for a reaction from Precursor, Aternum has, unsurprisingly, issued no diplomatic response, and it's uncertain if the leadership is even aware of the alliance's formation. Shh. That's hilarious. Still probably build a nickel diesel beam somewhere, I suppose. I still don't know what these two things are.
Scientific breakthrough
Anyway.
achieved.
I never actually worked out what they are. Even when I build one, it's all very confusing and weird. Alright. Let's have a look at my alliance. My alliance is already level 3, and I probably need to assign some envoys to it.
Incoming transmission.
Alright, so what can we do? We have 50% diverse ethics thingy reduction, Federation naval capacity increase, 50% cohesion reduction, envoys, unity, trust growth, super speed, faction influence, war cohesion reduction, endgame faction. Okay, unity, trust cap increased. Okay, fair enough. Let's see if I can change the laws as well. So I can change all the way to medium cohesion, which everyone's in favor of. Okay. Also means I can probably start, and this goes through. Hopefully it goes through. It's not go through. Who said no? Who said no? Oh, it's still voting, that's why. Come on, guys. Say yes, or I'll kill you myself. Alright, so let's see what else we can do in this instance towards handling the Aternum. It does say we can invite precursors, and then we can do a preemptive strike. Okay. Which is probably not a bad idea once I've got everything sorted.
Scientific
Now,
breakthrough achieved.
Alright. Admiral headquarters. That one means that one's done as well, which is good. I've got to go and place another command on building this. There we go. Colossal Dry Rock, which means that one's almost ready to start building as well, which is fantastic. And I should probably start building some of these Googles as well. So pause and build. 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 Alright.
Scientific breakthrough achieved.
Migration? Sure, go for it. Big contribution should be increased. Let's make it majority vote. War not for
Scientific breakthrough achieved.
But let's go into diplomatic weight first, mates. Hey guys, vote yes! Vote yes to my supreme power of the Alliance. I know what's best. Owl knows best. Listen to your owl. It's a dangerous world out there. Owl knows
Scientific
best.
breakthrough achieved.
I shouldn't be trying to do that. Gothel's a terrible, terrible person. I don't want to draw any what's his faces with that. Google has been done, which is fantastic. So is the administration headquarters, which means I can go and build the final thing. It's good. Now also stop. Alright, you are also ready to start building something, so Precursor Fortress. Grand Gigaforge. And Hyperforge. Alright, now you can probably go back and spawn something else, I suppose.
Scientific breakthrough
At least there won't be any more genocide at the moment. This will be the most genocide-free part of this universe's history. There's always been someone or other trying to commit genocide in this universe. I've just been protected this entire game. Alright, activate. Cohesive stars. Now, I need to get a cohesive system for... That's right, I need a B-class star. And it's actually, for once, not turning into an O-class. Because I keep forgetting that there is actually a special megastructure, which is cohesive structure, which is a fantastic one for right now. Which will hopefully actually use it. I don't know. It's got an uplink, so yes, it should be. I just got to build the precursor thing on it. Anyway, poison should be coming. It's coming. It's coming. The B class is coming. Hopefully in a good place. Yep, right down there, which is not too unuseful.
Achieved.
It's still within my territory. It's still spread out nicely, which is good. At one time I had them all spawning up together. It meant maybe not use the EHOF for ages because it just became too hard to navigate. I do appreciate when it's like, there we go. Let's explore Stellarite. You know, it's a bad idea, but it's the best chance I've got. If you choose weak ones, it'll be fine, but there's a really low chance of it actually working out. If I choose a good person, there's a very good chance that hopefully it'll get done. However, if it doesn't, then I'll lose my Archon, which is a shame. But I think if any game that can do it, it's the Archon. And there they come. Alright, let's pause again and build and fill them up. Fill her up. Build it up, build it up, build it higher. Build it up, up, up into the multiverse. Alright. 29 years. It's fine for now. That should be enough to get a bunch of system corrupts out. I hope. Shoot. No, it does look like other people are doing it as well, not just me. So, I guess we should be able to do our attacks when it's time, which is nice. I'll be able to use the
Anomaly found.
other way of doing it. There we go. Okay, there's an anomaly found. Nice. Wow, that's a lovely little system that's going to be completely destroyed. Good storage system, except I don't. The storage system. Alright, how's my fleet going? I'm back up to 630. It's not very much, is it?
Scientific breakthrough achieved.
I really need a better way of increasing my fleet power than this. Oh boy. Oh, excuse me. Sorry. Didn't mean to bother you. I thought it really annoying that these red giants never actually went anywhere, and now there's nothing I can do with it. Like, it's completely useless to me, this system now. Except for its storage, I suppose. It's still being used as a storage facility, which is semi-useless.
Scientific breakthrough achieved.
Ah, the old days. Ah, here we go. Here's a system that still hasn't been fully exploited. I've still got some stuff I can build here. Excuse me, let's build a mega structure. Alright, so, what do we have? What haven't we built yet that might help us? I mean, strip mine, big vat, It's an assembly site, not too bad actually. Mega art, not bad, not bad. Planetary computer, I've got a lot more than that. Science nexus, that'd be funny, just building another science nexus next to the previous science nexus. Naval capacity, but not fleet capacity. Or is it? Actually, I think I see ship speed, starbase capacity. Oh, starbase capacity. Well, that's not a bad thing either. I mean, I don't need it right now, but science nexus for now.
Scientific breakthrough achieved.
Now the big question is, have I actually started to get a... Okay, so now I can go medium on this. So yes, people definitely vote for this, because I voted for this, which means it's in. Also, I don't want to give up command straight away, so 40 years is fine. Rotation, sure. Majority vote, okay. All the envoys have been assigned. It's very cohesive, this alliance. Everyone is very hoping not to die. Gotcha. Makes sense, actually. I don't like dying either. The Precursor side's done, which is good. Neutronium Gigaforge can be up.
Scientific breakthrough achieved.
There we go. Fantastic. However, when we unlock Stellarite power, which is going to take a long time, oh god. Many, many years, apparently. Excuse me. Excuse me. Keep filling. Keep filling.
Anomaly found.
The storage
Scientific
systems.
breakthrough achieved. Construction complete. Incoming transmission.
Just checking. Actually, it's a better way of checking. I have to remember that fact. I can actually look at the mega structure
Scientific
list.
breakthrough achieved.
See if there's anything unfinished. Now that one's not unfinished. I've already got that going, so it's fine. Let's see here. Situation log, Aternum Gigaforge just built that. E-Health Ultima. You know what that is, so I'm not sure why that needs to be there.
Scientific breakthrough achieved.
You're almost done, right? Yeah, you're good. Speaking of almost done, I hope my system crafts are. Literally only a year until my next system craft is available. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Also, I noticed it's now no longer saying I can put my system craft into a fleet, which is probably a good thing, to be honest. I don't know how a fleet with system craft
Special
would work.
project complete.
And another void sphere is completed.
Achieved.
Lovely. Einstein is really good at population growth, though, because I do not have that much population. There is free migration, though, so maybe I'll start actually starting to see some people. Alright, so you start building everything. There we go. There we go. Alright, so how do we get more people? Oh, we got lots of people now. That free migration treaty has definitely moved people in, which is good, I guess. I guess lots of people want to live in the, basically, okay. First of all, set default rights, full citizenship. Actually, no, assimilation. Yeah, that's the best way. If I assimilate them, I think that just means they'll get. I think that just means they'll get robot thingies. I don't think that means anything else, unfortunately. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this means they'll get robot things in them, but that's okay, I guess. I can always become a robot. I still have to decide what route I want to go down yet.
Scientific breakthrough achieved.
Yeah, it's definitely not me doing it anymore. I showed you on this a while ago too.
Scientific breakthrough
What's this?
achieved.
Imperial ambition. Nice. It really does not take long to build them much anymore. Excuse me, I need to get behind you. Thank you. And another silo is done. It makes sense you could build everything in an assembler if you got big enough. Unless it was big, so big that it's gravity. But then again, the system craft has that problem
breakthrough
too. So.
Achieved.
All right. Beautiful. Just beautiful. It's all coming together. There actually is a mod which does give you the ability to get stupidly high population growth. It's Masters of the Planet, which lets you build a series of special, unique things, but they're not really as good for the most part as the stuff I unlock here. Like, I wish I had them now, because there is one that when you're not a slaving empire, you can build a great thing for the thing, like increase your population growth dramatically. We need a little bit more room. Do you guys have any of that? Yeah. Oh. Oh. I can't seem to get it. Okay, fair enough. I guess it makes sense. I can't keep on expanding that forever.
Breakthrough achieved.
At this point, I am just building for the sake of it, though. So, you know. 'Cause, 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 Oh boy.
Incoming transmission.
Some very, very big fleets. Like, bigger than mine. If they all attacked at once, we'd be screwed. Really wish you were a criminal syndicate. I hate criminal syndicates, damn it. I love aeroplane jelly. Aeroplane jelly for me. That's what I actually love, not criminal syndicates.
Scientific.
I can't
breakthrough
believe those
achieved.
peacekeepers are probably the only thing keeping several small empires alive throughout that last Kaiser-based expansion. Alright. I guess it's time I start building a fleet for the Federation. Which means let's choose a random place, let's make a shipyard. Wait, no, make a shipyard. I need to fill it up with, they're not that big though, so sure. Federation,
Scientific
Battleship.
breakthrough achieved.
Federation Precursor, Escort. Federation Precursor, Assault Carrier. Precursor Battleship, Battlecruiser, that's what I want. Da 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 dum, da la la dum.
Scientific breakthrough achieved.
I shouldn't build them here, actually. It's really not that much space here for that, but anyway, oh well. I just chose the first one I could, so. Ah well, it's fine. I'll soon have the power to pump out some more people.
Incoming transmission.
Because that's what this system's for. It's done the research, that is. So this system is going to be used for another form of megastructure. A giant, stupidly powerful one. I know you like another one. Yes, another one. There's a lot of them. In fact, there's even more stuff I haven't actually shown you. Like, you can get like 5 rings. That's at like ring worlds. So yeah, too many separate colonies to manage. Nah. Now, I also will need something else. So let's send another science ship back because I need another B class.
Scientific breakthrough achieved.
This will really, what my plan to build now will really help with global stability.
Scientific breakthrough achieved.
Okay, we eat some stars. Find a new system. B class. Thank you very much. All the same, let's go! Let's go already! Ah, 2 days until my next system craft is done. Fantastic. You know how I'm going to celebrate the construction of the system craft? Construction of, oh, fuck. I'm out of planets, apparently. Planetary matter. I'm out of planetary matter! I mean, I did suck away a lot of planets. But, I'm out of planetary matter! Ah. That sucks. Okay. I'm sorry, but, I gotta harvest more planetary matter, which means, you guys are not long for this world. Wow, that's an actual world, and that's forming there. They could became an actual planet in years. Yeah. Maybe you hosted some life. Maybe your friends and family. No, I'm not going down that path again. That was kind of dark last time too. Okay, but oh wow, I feel bad about this one. It's gonna spend so much crap into the environment when it realizes it's no longer there. Just harvest a bunch of planetary mass, guys. You know, the crisis is gonna get here and be like, between all the bloody between all the craziness of the cats and killing everyone and me just harvesting random planets, I guess going like, what happened to this universe? Ah yes, this was our capital once. Now it's eaten. You know, it shows how our empire has changed over time. Wow, the Galactic Market is still there too. Oh god, I almost feel bad for them. It's just like, guys, why are we still trading here? There's literally nothing here. It becomes the Galactic Market area. I'm not patient. I'm not a patient man. I mean, I am to a certain extent, but not when it comes to doing stupid shit. Like, actually, no, when it comes to stupid shit, I am very patient. That's why I was able to get to the stage. But still, okay? It's fine. Yeah, since I'm not at war, I can probably destroy this as well. Actually, before I start this project, I should also harvest this planetary mass, because otherwise it's just going to go away. I mean, if I have a megastructure on it, it shouldn't delete it, it'll delete it later. So, hopefully, if I harvest all this planetary mass, it won't stop me from building the megastructure, but it will hopefully allow me to get a little bit of something out of this place before I throw it to the dogs. Which, trust me, is about to happen. Oh, I take great pleasure in destroying the automated shipyard. I hate it. It's the most pointless mission. You get it, and you usually get pretty late game, and then you unlock it, and literally it only builds like a single Corvette. It's just bad. It's just never worth doing. It's not worth the hassle it takes me to remove it. Alright, so we'll let all those build. It shouldn't take too long. How long does it take? Just a couple months. So we'll let those build. We'll suck away some stuff. We'll get another planetary
Scientific breakthrough achieved.
Okay. Oh, come on. Not again. Guys, you know what I needed to do and it wasn't go visit you.
Scientific breakthrough achieved.
Like, I know the AI can build system craft. I've seen them happen before. Well, not system craft, planet crafts. But I don't know if they can build system crafts. I don't think they can. It honestly doesn't look like the cats have done anything. That's sort of kind of pointless, really. There we go. Well, this will take a while, won't it? Yeah, this will take a while. Okay. Also, what are... Okay, yeah. No, let's see.
Scientific breakthrough achieved.
Okay. Alright, there they go, sucking all up. Now, question is, how long will it take me to get the 50 or so I need? Not long at all. But I need to send my ship out to the front lines.
Scientific
This is the first of multiple defenses against the Aternum. And soon to be aggressives towards the Aternum. Did they build that just recently, or has that always been there? I think it's always been there, but okay. Kinda creepy. This must have been a similar setup before.
Scientific breakthrough achieved.
Wait, they've built an asteroid manufactory? Surprise. They've got a Matryoshka brain. It's probably the weakest, crappiest Matryoshka brain I've ever seen. They've got a star lifter. enough. That makes sense they'd have all the geek structures. A ruined Dyson sphere, which they haven't started repairing yet, which is weird. I would have repaired it. Ruined Neutronian Geek Forge, which I would also repair if I was them, but anyway.
Scientific
I guess they got plenty of stuff here, I'm assuming. There was a couple of planets which are uninhabited at the moment. All the arcologies. Alright. So, as expected, this system is now going to be a beautiful alloy producing system. Alright, now, let's activate again and get a B-class star. This time, can you please take me to the B-class stars? B-class star, please. Star, please. Now, please be in a good spot as well. That's all I ask.
Scientific
breakthrough.
breakthrough.
That's a lovely spot. That's a perfect spot. All I ask for Christmas is stars.
Scientific breakthrough achieved.
Scientific breakthrough achieved. System class assembling site is being done, which means I can't build anything because I'm still waiting for bloody solar matter.
Incoming transmission.
I think solar matter. It's the other matter. I got plenty of solar matter apparently. Like even though I'm using 20,000 at a time. Granted, I did like suck up many stars. So.
Scientific breakthrough achieved. Anomaly found. Incoming transmission.
Incoming transmission. Head now.
Scientific breakthrough achieved.
They have a lot of death. Ah. Oh, that's just it's Indians on 4. No, but they've got behemoth planet crafts and lots of them. Promises hasn't came yet either, but it can come any time now because it's past endgame. Speaking of things that should come any time now, how's my Stellarite power thing going? Halfway? Halfway. Okay. I'd really like to have that happen sooner rather than later. That is really a perfect place for storage. Keep sucking it up first, and then we'll do it.
Scientific breakthrough achieved.
And more. Go with 6 months per cycle of that. I thought I would have done enough, but I guess I'm kind of low on planets in the other area, so. Alright. Murder Fidget is being built. Fantastic. Now, handling the Aternum, can we
breakthrough achieved.
invite Precursor Empires? No, not yet. I think there's plenty of support for this. We don't waste our time with this spiritualist nonsense.
Scientific breakthrough achieved.
Do 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 do. This seems like the perfect system.
Anomaly found.
I wonder. I probably could
Scientific
fill that up with
breakthrough
Kurgles and
achieved.
then do what I want to do. And just fly them in space, I think. So, maybe that's a good idea. You can move there as well. Alright, and can you start building finally? Yes. More system crafts, people! Speaking of system crafts, how are you guys going with this system craft? Halfway done. Alright, cool.
Scientific
I should have a steady
breakthrough
stream of
achieved.
system crafts coming out soon. I do wish it was slightly faster to build, but this is much faster than what I used to do, which was take over half the galaxy and then make them by hand. It's much nicer this way. Hey, the Awoken are finally spreading. I don't like the fact they're spreading, but they're spreading.
System survey complete.
Excuse me.
Scientific.
Are you not part of the bloody Alliance? You are. You are part of the Alliance. Does that mean I can... I don't know. Alright, policies. Any other policy stuff I can do? I don't know, wealth creation seems pretty useless. They all pretty much are, so, yeah. Artificial intelligence, yeah, nothing I can really do. Refugees welcome, that's fine.
Scientific breakthrough achieved.
Okay, my population is also increasing dramatically since I opened my borders to refugees, which is, or opened my borders to open trade agreements, which is fairly good. I'm actually quite happy about that, to be honest. You know, the fact that even this place is not, like, it's relatively... Like, you could live here and it'd be so... Okay. Yeah, maybe I should rebuild that ring world. Yeah, I guess we could rebuild the ring world. I'm running out of space and I don't really need many more void spheres. So I suppose I could rebuild the ring world. Yes. Fine, we'll rebuild the ring world. Okay, ring world, come here. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Happy now? How long does this take? Only a year. It's like a year to do.
Scientific breakthrough achieved.
I'm looking at my spaces here and being like, I don't have anything else to build now. All my places are full. Like, actually full.
Incoming transmission.
I still do things on the Addison disk for some reason. Fair enough, I'll keep doing it until it tells me stop, like it did in the other words. Okay, now that's good, because more stuff being sucked up is always good.
Scientific breakthrough achieved.
Credits, you're going fine as always. So much. So much.
Incoming transmission.
That's... Okay.
Scientific.
Yeah, keep building
breakthrough
sentient metal factories, foundries. Oh, also I just noticed, there's actually a picture of sentient metal there. The foundry itself looks like that. I always thought there was some sort of weird, wait, what? A new strategic resource? How did you find a new strategic resource that I've never heard of before? I don't see it. Where did you find this new strategic resource? No, it's not true. Oh, it is! It is! Look, it's liquid metal. How's it been this whole game and I haven't seen any liquid metal?
Scientific breakthrough.
Oh,
achieved.
God. I still didn't have any liquid metal. That is crazy to me. you can also build the outpost and you can do some research. There we go. I should be safe enough to build this now. It shouldn't destroy everything, and if it does,
Scientific
well, oh well.
breakthrough achieved.
I'm pretty sure most stuff has been sucked away by now. I still think it destroys megastructures. It didn't used to. Might now. I don't know. Now let's not do anything special here. This is a nice system, but I've got something I need to build here. Wait, what? The third eye. Rainstorms, tempest recedes, okay. Wait, what? Well, it's actually got no... It actually apparently has no scientists on it anymore. They must have killed the scientists, so... Sure, go for it. Let's see what happens.
Scientific
The whole system's going to be destroyed pretty
achieved.
soon, so... Okay, this does make me think I can turn to a storage facility, though. I don't know, I haven't chosen yet what I want to do with it.
Construction complete.
I guess I'll turn this to a storage space, because if it has got the chance of something interesting happening in future, I'd rather not destroy it. So, this place is saved by the fact that I've got other things to do. So, Kurgle splits. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Everybody in the turn build the Kurgle splits. 6, 7, 8. Don't be late. 9, 10. A big fat hen. But you shouldn't fat shame the cute little hen. He's doing his best, and he makes the best eggs. Wait, he? Oh no. What are those eggs I'm eating?
Scientific breakthrough achieved.
Well, I suppose I should build a replacement science ship for the one I just lost. You can finally build a precursor science ship. I think those science ships are really not... I said I shall build a new science ship. I don't know if this is a precursor science ship at all, actually, but okay.
Scientific breakthrough achieved.
Yay! Science Nexus is complete. This is useless as the last one. It's slightly more useless. Alright. Time to check on my bubby babies. 7,000 days. 7,000 days. And how are you going? You're about 3,000 days,
Scientific breakthrough achieved.
right? Yeah. 2,200 days. It's pretty good. I'd be very happy to find Fender Barnes, to be honest. Although, I didn't actually... No, I never actually turned the smaller one into anything. If I'd colonized, it would have went to 15 size. But I never did, so... Oh well. Alright, how's my crappy rings system going? 84 days? Sure. Apparently they're building from the outside in.
Scientific
There, I guess.
breakthrough achieved.
What do we have to the ring world the AI was making. I think only one of them in this one. Like last time I played, I got a lot of messages like constantly about the AI building ring worlds and stuff. The cats do not like the replacement cats anyway. Don't seem to build as many things of interest. Oh no, they are. Wait, direct beam Minecraft? Well, they should probably repair that. What else?
Scientific
Assembly,
breakthrough achieved.
Admiralty operations, Century Array. I mean, they'll be able to capture a lot of Admiralty operations because there'll be a lot left. Yeah, because everyone would have built one at least. Now, this is a. Yeah. I mean, they don't seem to. Kind of wish I could take down a fallen empire, but they're all dead. There was only them, and I guess these guys. They don't really seem friendly to me. I don't really want their stuff either. Like, I'm just not gonna clear war with the fallen empires this game, it seems. All right, there we go. Fantastic. Now.
Incoming transmission.
Interesting, they're only using like a tiny bit of the segment as well, which is... I know you can upgrade it later, but there we go, that's how you do it apparently. Decisions, Habitable Ring World upgrade. I don't really want to. Let's do it.
Scientific breakthrough achieved.
Excuse me. I don't like the unfinished looking nature of the Ring World almost. Alright. Wait, what? Is that already... That did not take long. It said this will take 900 days, not 2. Alright, let's start by colonizing, I suppose. Let's start the main ones first. We'll call it... Worth Less-istan. And we'll call this one Disappointment Valley. And we'll call this one the Shame Nation. And we'll call this one
Scientific breakthrough achieved.
Original Name 7. There we go. Original Name 7. Beautiful. Now, once those are colonized, we'll colonize the next stage once they've set up their main stuff. So, yeah. Keep upgrading, guys. You never know what's going to happen. Like, literally, I don't know what's going to happen. It's very possible that there will be anyone ever attacking you ever.
Scientific breakthrough
But it's also
achieved.
possible that things will go wrong. Because things always go wrong. Things go wrong and then they continue to go wrong. And they keep going wrong. They go wrong some more. And then they just go wrong. Let's get more sentient metal. And keep building up some stuff, like some trading routes. Now, unfortunately, as much as I dislike this space, it does mean it will also need a gateway, and it will need one before too much longer, so there's no pirates in my space. So, let's build a gateway, I suppose. There we go, one gateway is going to be built. Fantastic. Alrighty then.
Scientific breakthrough achieved.
Beautiful. Newton is a great place to live. Yeah, the big question is, did it actually clear everything? Yes, it cleared everything. Oh well, we got some stuff up beforehand, so it's fine. It even clears megastructures nowadays, which means this is now a storage system.
Scientific breakthrough achieved.
I really don't have much in the way of system crafts done yet.
Special project.
Oh, here we go. It's confirmed! After several failed experiments, the team completed a rough test of Stellarite power. The power doesn't seem exist, can be used as a power source, but we do not have a working prototype. So, well, that's fair enough. Yeah, I can just easily... I've got tons of good scientists for that, so my curators can do that easily.
Scientific
So,
breakthrough
there we go.
achieved.
Adaptation of energy. Stellaris Stellarite energy is being done. Which is fantastic, because I'm about to research the Stellarite power. Good. So, this is what's going to happen. I'll get the Stellarite reactor. I'll get Stellarite resources, and there'll be a bunch of new technologies for me to get, which is just lovely. Including a new bombardment stance, which unfortunately does not improve the amount of stuff I can get from, yeah.
Scientific.
There we go.
Achieved.
There we go. We can now start working on Stellarite tech. We also need to work out how to actually create more Stellarite, because we don't have very much of it. So we've only got a very small fraction of Stellarite. We can see that.
Scientific breakthrough achieved.
I would love to get me a Signal Fortress. That sounds fairly useful. It does mean I have to upgrade my fortresses a little bit, but still. Oh, engineering research. No, I want to get Signal Fortress. Nice. Solar Bomb, or Sigma Assault Units. And I want to use these anyway. Stellar Arrays. Oh, a lot of choices. Stellar Arrays. Fantastic. Go, guys. We need to implement this new technology across our empire. It includes in our front line. Beautiful. Just beautiful.
Scientific breakthrough achieved.
Stellarite Star Charter, Solar Bomb, and yeah, keep. I don't know if that impacts the. It probably doesn't actually impact the Fallen Empire designs.
Of a new world
I know, maybe it does. Say it does.
Scientific breakthrough achieved.
It's not because they're from the same mod, so maybe they do. Simulation sections, idyllic garden
The conquest
sectors.
of a new world has begun.
That's not Sigma related, I guess. Ah, yes, we're Flesistan, Disappointment Valley, the Shame Nation. They're all getting built. Fantastic.
The conquest of a new world has begun. Scientific breakthrough achieved.
That's fine. You go for the. I know I said about, you know, Stellarite power, but, you know. Yeah, no. I never quite know how to get the Phanon Corp stuff done.
Scientific breakthrough achieved.
Now, one thing we have done is we've unlocked a brand new type of Precursor starbase, which is good, but does mean we've actually got to replace the starbases on the front lines. So, I'm going to go and grab one of my initializers, and I'm going to start building, hopefully, some new Stellar Sigma Fortresses. There we go, one Sigma Fortress. 2 Sigma Fortress. 3 Sigma Fortress. And we'll also get one in Gatso. 4 more Sigma Fortress, and we'll get one in the mainstay part of town. In here as well. In here, sorry. Sigma Fortress. And while we're here as well, I might also get an additional one being built over here. So I can use that. Beautiful! So, Sigma Fortresses are a go. And about the same, but they have a more powerful set of abilities and weapons and everything. So this is better in every way, really. Not too
Incoming
special or anything,
transmission.
but they should help against the Aternum, I hope.
Scientific breakthrough achieved.
Beautiful. Stellarite. Stellarite and more Stellarite. Alright, let's try to continue to get them into more materialists. Now, first of all, as well, how are they getting rid of my military stuff? There's a lot of support for this, which is good because I can embrace the faction. And my voice changed mid-sentence. Beautiful. Now, what am I now? I'm still...
Technology discovered.
I'm no longer... I don't know what I lost. I don't think I lost anything. I think I lost... I want to lose the militarists again, to be honest. Yeah, I get it. Yes, it's fine.
Technology discovered.
I could become a Megacorp. That'd be hilarious. It's like, hey, now we're gonna be Megacorp. No, that'd be pointless for me. I need to have a Megacorp, not be a Megacorp.
Technology discovered.
FTL components, and ooh, I can upgrade my Hyperion. That's nice. Now, I don't think if you build the other port starbase, you can actually have an uplink, which means I'm going to upgrade this starbase, and I'm going to have to put a regular uplink in it. However, I will still be doing Precursor
Technology
ships,
discovered.
which is the most important thing. Ah, shit, my research isn't found. Yeah, look how big this place is. Damn. It's actually not that big when you compare it to the size of the system, but still. Alright, if I'm going to use that as a transportation system, that means I need another science ship. Another A-class, B-class. But I still haven't actually built what I was trying to build.
Technology discovered.
Okay. Let's go here. Oops, gotta get myself a new scientist. Make it less evasive. There we go. Alright, still going, still trying to do more of these. Good, I'm glad. That's literally what I wanted you to do. So,
Technology discovered.
now, keep going. Sigma class. Okay, activate. Cohesive stars. Find new system. Find new. I keep clicking away from it. Find new system. B class star. Go, go, go. Oh no, I can't see it. Where is it?
Technology discovered.
Okay, send one of our fleets over there. It'll be fine. Wait, what? That's not the fastest way, as you will quickly find out. Yes. Sheesh. Sigma Fortress construction. Beautiful. The first of many Sigma Fortresses. Unfortunately, it does mean the current fortress will be destroyed, but I can rebuild it. Ooh, shit. I still need to get my Stellarite up. I don't think I've actually got the ability to build Stellarite properly yet in great amounts. Let's go see if I've got technology. I don't even know if I do, to be honest. Okay, so to build Stellarite, I need to replace something with a Stellarite facility. There we go, Stellarite generator. That'll be good. And I don't think I can build anything else just yet. There will be something else in the future. Now, while you can build more than one in one place, it's not a good idea apparently. Oh. Cool. I didn't imagine. Okay, sure. I'll do that as well then, but that doesn't help me what I'm trying to do right now. Okay, so let's make the let's say I don't really want. It's just a mission center, so that's literally useless to me. I don't know why I built it in the first place. Replaced by Stellarite. You can also build up that a bit more to get more building slots, I hope. That's kind of useless to me. I should have just a mission center there as well. That's really useless to me.
Technology discovered.
Okay, that could have been bad. Alright, so go to one of these places. There we go. Replace with a Stellarite generator. Avis Nexus. Replace with Stellarite generator. Yeah, I always thought that was like a. It looks like a cannon or an observatory, but no, it's not. Right, what do I not need? Well, everything, definitely. I've pretty much reached the point where my empire is so big and so massive that one individual building does nothing. There is nothing I could do that will completely wreck my economy at this point. Except for maybe replacing all my star bases at once. That would probably be a bad thing. If I replace them slowly, it should be fine. Stellarite generators for everyone. There we go, Stellarite generator, Stellarite generator, Stellarite generator. Everywhere needs Stellarite generator. Everyone needs to make Stellarite. Oh, if it's in there, I thought you actually had space for one. Ugh, that would be nice, wouldn't it? Hey, you've got space for one. Because you don't have anything else, but still, you still have space for one. Alright. The Stellarite expansion will occur momentarily, which is nice. Here we go. Keep researching Stellarite-based technologies, people.
Construction complete.
Beautiful. That's beautiful, guys. Just beautiful.
Technology discovered.
Stellarite energy conduit. That's what I need a little bit more of. Go, sing the fortress. Do I have a Stellarite yet? Probably not, because I only just started building stuff. Nope, ages away. Okay. So they'll be there when I'm ready. As long as the Aternum don't attack anytime soon, I should be right.
Technology discovered.
Research everything, people. And I mean everything. Oof. Yeah, my fleets are going to get upgraded pretty soon, aren't they? Oh yeah, the beauty of it.
Initiating communications. Technology discovered.
I'll need a lot of Stellarite, like a lot of Stellarite. Okay. There we go, advanced Stellarite generator. That's what I need in life. There we go, hyperstructural outer yards complete. This. Which
Colony
also means I can build a singular shipyard here, and then a precursor uplink should be just great. Ah, good. My worthless planets of worthlessness have done.
Colony.
They can produce
Technology discovered.
they can produce some versatile motes though, so that's not too bad, I guess. Now, I'd also like you to upgrade everything. Probably should have done this first, but that's okay. Actually, no, it's fine. You'll just be useless for a while, which is very, very on brand for you guys.
Technology.
I think how slow it is to build nowadays when I don't pause. So it's got to do everything at the same time. Okay, there we go. Stellarite generators can be upgraded, which is good.
Technology discovered.
I'd like an energy conduit too. Oh god, that's expensive. That is very, very expensive.
Technology discovered.
The mass implementation of Stellarite power across my empire. That's what this represents. Alright. I don't know if I've actually got enough Stellarite yet to actually build this. Like, I've been trying for a while now. No, not yet. I'm still lacking 3,000. Oh god. It'll take a long time.
Technology discovered.
The other people beat me to my
Construction
own
complete.
survey. That's why I hate having open borders and alliances. Alright, so now I can build the...
Technology discovered.
No, it's literally 1 day. 1 day off retirement, or in this case, connecting up the abstract assembly yard. Alright, cool. Interesting. Hey, how do I know that one then? Wait, what? Cause a witness nuclear bomb. Acquire the elusive Katz in embalmment stance. Now, this is a good point though. There is still an unfinished, or it was an unfinished site.
Technology
do be there.
discovered.
If I could get my hands on that. Like, they're trying to research it, but clearly it's not working out. Oh, they actually did it. The man-mans actually did it.
Technology discovered.
Alright, it's fine. After the war, I might try and reclaim that territory. Yeah, claims. Thanks, a big claim on them. There we go. If there ever comes a time.
Technology discovered.
And I'm at war with them, which won't be for a while. I can claim that city.
Communications.
They won't be able to do anything to me anyway, so it's fine. Now, speaking of destruction...
Technology discovered.
You should definitely replace that with a Stellarite power conduit. I'd also like you to have a Stellarite power. I'd like you to have a Stellarite energy conduit. And I would like you to have a Stellarite energy conduit. I'd also like you to have a Stellarite energy conduit.
Initiating communications.
And I'd like you to have a Stellarite energy conduit.
Technology discovered.
And I'd like you to have a Stellarite energy conduit. Okay. Oh wait, whoa. Bombardment sand. Yeah, that's the new bombardment sand. It's next to anything, but still, annihilators. Let's do that. So energy displacer and yeah, interceptor. Beautiful. It actually is worse because it doesn't create an ultra fraction.
Technology discovered.
It just like destroys it, which you could do for every other step. I guess it makes it entirely useless. So if you're playing in multiplayer, it would completely destroy it. But then you can just use the glue to glue it back together. So it isn't from the same mod, granted, but still. I would like to extend my deal, however, can I recruit nobody scientists yet? Yes, fantastic. Which means I can throw him in lead of my final section of technology. I just hired the main guy, because that's what it feels like. It feels like the same species.
Technology discovered.
He's just like, actually no, I'd like to move in. It's like, why is that? Because we're afraid the universe is about to explode, you'll probably the other people who won't die. Yeah, good point. Alright, we can finally build our first Sigma Fortress. It'll take a year to build. Oh, damn. The Stellarite is taking a long time. Now, the big question is, can I have multiple of these in one? No, probably not. No. Ah, beautiful. Alright, energy conduit. Just what I need. Alright, light instruction, sure. Gunship sounds alright. What else? Everything about the Stellarite being semi-interesting, so yeah, it's a gunship. Sure, why not?
Technology discovered.
Ooh, more Sigma world crackers and stuff is never a bad thing for me either. damn. I'm a little bit
Technology.
apprehensive about upgrading my fleet at this point. There's still one higher tech level, and that's if I was able to get Phanon Corps. Which I suppose technically I could do. I could conquer the Phanon Corps. In fact, basically at the moment, this is the only time I've got the ability to do so. But I think they're very, very powerful, so I think we've got to wait a little bit longer. I would like at least a couple of system craft to go in there.
Technology discovered.
And because I need the system craft at the front line... yeah, it'll take a while. It's okay, it's nice to plan for the future. Alright, only a couple more days, years until my next system craft is
Technology
completed.
discovered.
Someone else. Someone else not working. People now post there, thank you. Wow, it's actually costing influence again, that's it. That's actually a shock. I thought I got rid of all the influence for us. Oh yeah, that's right. Because I was isolationist and all that jazz. But now I'm not anymore. It went back up again. Okay, that's fair.
Technology discovered.
What? Oh, shit. Oh, well, we should be able to survive against them, but, yeah. I'll just keep to myself, actually. I don't think there's any way they can actually do anything to me.
Technology discovered.
In fact, yeah, let's just let them do their thing against my ally. Is it a regular war or is it a war in heaven? Because that would be a bad time for that if it's a war in heaven. No, it's a regular war. It's a domination war. Okay, it's fine. You guys can deal with that. I don't care what you do. As long as you don't give me any more territory. I don't need territory. Damn it. It's fine. Everything's fine. I don't want to. I'm not going to touch them, so they can do what they want, really. Everything will be alright. Just need to remember that be fight? I don't know. I never said what I was saying made sense.
Initiating
God.
communications.
Do I have enough Stellarite yet? No. Still missing Stellarite. I mean, it only produces 25. You really gotta have a massive place that lots of Stellarite, I suppose. Well, so much for inviting the, I was gonna do the invite the Fallen Empire, so I'll still try, I think, but somehow I don't think they're going to accept. Let's see what happens when I invite them. Will this end the war? Or will we still be at war with each other as well?
Initiating communications.
You see, this is democracy. Yeah, I see nothing wrong with this. I clearly have the best interests of the universe in heart.
Technology.
For one, I didn't declare war on the bloody Fallen Empire. Come on, guys. You made the entire galaxy go to war. And all you're doing is bloody well gaming new systems I don't want.
Station under attack.
Not even building the egglifts, or whatever they're called.
Spaceport lost.
Oh, no. Please. Anything but that. Not the spaceport. Oh, no.
Technology discovered.
No. It's impossible. She was alive. Ah. It's okay, I'm not really that concerned. They can keep on making hollow victories.
Station under attack.
Actually, there is one place they might be able to get through. Let's just move this straight to... Because as long as I get these two systems protected, it should be fine. In fact, this fleet can probably do a few more, a bit of love. Let's build up a little bit of a...
Technology discovered.
There you go. The Sigma Fortress has been enabled. Now,
Construction.
as before, I can fill it up with guns. Interesting enough, we can still upgrade it despite the fact that we've already, yeah, interesting enough, we can still do that. Also, ooh, they do Stellarite as well. Okay. Fantastic. That's good. I forgot they did Stellarite. Yeah, basically, this is definitely worth it. But that does mean I probably should have built the others ones in the back line so I get more Stellarite. But no, this time it needs to be this. However, it can be upgraded apparently, which is fantastic. But that's not what I'm going to do. At the moment, I want to build up a place where I can get some dark matter or some Sigma matter being made. Alright, now, speaking of stuff and things, finally, I can build, let's make Sigma Fortress stuff. No, well that too, but also, Nickel dice with me. That's fine.
Technology discovered. Initiating communications.
There is still so many technology that I apparently need to research. Yes, please do take down Jubio. I would love for you to take down Jubilio. If you take Jubilio, I will take Jubilio.
Technology discovered.
Wait, they've been terraforming? Of course they have. They've been terraforming a lot, actually. They're really small and crappy planets too. Okay, sure. What the fudge is happening? Why is it doing that? It's like swapping between two universes. Okay, I'm just gonna go out of that place because that place is
Technology
really
discovered.
interesting. Like, many things are clearly glitching at this point. You've got plenty to build at the moment, don't be so... There we go, another Sigma Fortress. Now I need one that's, yes, that's the perfect one. So that can be a generation site. So, yeah, we'll just wait here until we have enough. Enough Stellarite. Oh boy.
Technology discovered.
So everything's slowed back down again while we're in a war. The Fallen Empire. I really hope I can end the war with the Fallen Empire by getting to join my alliance. Oh boy, I think it's time to pause this video and have some
Technology
breakfast.
discovered.
Yeah,